Now, this is probably going off on a bit of a tangent, but I know a lot of young people are really worried that they have short stints at different places on their resume, and they, I guess, sometimes concerned later on that employers won't take them as seriously, or they won't think they're as reliable because they've got maybe 3 months here, a year and a half, 6 months. What is a recruiter's take on that?
Yeah, that's a great question, Kate. I think in my mind, I'm always pretty forgiving in the early days of a little bit of movement, because I think people do need to kind of work out where they want to be. And also we understand, you're doing university, you might have a part-time job. Those environments, they're not always amazing sometimes. So sometimes you have to move from one to the other. So we get all that. That's absolutely fine. I think when we start to see commitments to permanent jobs in professional settings or more in your career setting, that's when employers want to see a bit of commitment. So temping is absolutely fine. If you do want to have short stints here and there, actually go and temp, register with a recruitment agency. We've got over 1,500 on-hire employees, as an example, that do, temp and contract work. And you just have to be careful how you list that on your CV. You'd put it under its own heading, temp and contract work, and list it. Where employers are going to hesitate is where you're jumping around between permanent jobs, because if they hire you, they're going to think, well, are you just going to leave me after I have invested all of this training and development into you? And it can take quite a while before an employer can get someone up to be fully productive. And Kate, it's what I call career currency. You have a certain amount of career currency. And even though my book is all about getting the job that you really want, you might actually find that the job that you really want is within your current organization at the moment, or the job you really want is a promotion. So the book speaks to that as well. I think getting into a great environment is really important, because there's so many great companies out there. Don't waste your life sitting in a company that you hate working for, to be perfectly honest. You deserve better than that. But also be realistic about, it's a two-way street, and you're there to do a job, but you also deserve to be in an organization that supports you and treats you well and gives you a good, opportunity for a good career path. So career currency is really important. And so I encourage you, if people are out there thinking, do I jump ship? Do I move to a new role? You have to look at that career currency, because it builds up in the bank. And then if you spend it on a job move, you got to make sure it's the right move for you. And that's why doing a lot of assessment before taking that next role can be really important.